Okay. Oh, I guess before I started doing this, I should have fixed the recorder first. Bear with me. Alright, this tutorial this time is a continuation of the last one that I did using simple shapes seeing simple shapes to draw what's in front of you or what you see. Now we're about to try to do it from memory as I click on things that doesn't need to be clicked on. And we're going to draw a hand just like in the last one, except this time we're not going to use a reference. And I'm going to try and make this as simple as humanly possible. So to start off with, this tablet pen for a second. Alright, I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to start drawing a hand. The first thing I'm going to do is just create the base for the hand. And it's about to be done really simply and really quickly. You may or may not be this fast, you may be faster, it'll take time, you just gotta practice. Tablet pen's already going haywire. Okay. Alright, just gonna start out with this base for now. And now I'm gonna create the digits for each finger. Might end up needing to make these digits larger, but let's see how this goes. Matter of fact, I think I am going to do that. Phone's going off in the background, sorry about that. Alright, make the next group of digits, or at least for the second area on each finger. And just a rule of thumb, just to point this out, just I got small advice. I'm no anatomy expert, but just a small tip to help anybody wondering. You pay attention to your fingers, it's almost like it'll be a little wave that's taking place in each digit. So your height of your fingers should progressively go up, going towards the middle finger, slightly back down, and then drop towards the pinky if you're paying attention. So this area right here will almost do this. Should be just a sort of loop downward this way. Just to give you an idea of where to put each finger as you're building it up. It's kind of sloppy. Let's try this again. Trying to go for a bended finger. No, I'm not. I am trying to make this as simple as possible. I don't even know why I just did that. So let me go back. Alright, that's just a slight base for the hand. Now with that in mind, I'm gonna go back over it. Set the general shape of the hand. And another tip before I continue going over the actual shape of this hand, I don't know why I don't just save this blue color while I keep doing this. Another train of thought is this area right here on the hand, most of the time will merge straight into the thumb. So this area from the wrist and the side of the hand is usually going to merge right into the thumb as you're drawing. In this area over here on the side with the pinky is usually going to be flush with that side of the hand as well. So you shouldn't have the pinky coming out of the side of the hand this way. It should always be flush with the side of it here. And you shouldn't have your thumb jetting out of the sides of the hand like this. It should always be flush this way. Flush this way. Okay. Zoom in. Extra little nugget, I guess, to get the little webbing in between the fingers. And all I'm basically doing now is just straightening out the lines in a sense. Because though this is a nice way to learn it, you could simply figure out by using just regular shapes how to piece together anything in a sense. If you want to clean it up, if you're obviously not satisfied with just a picture looking like a bunch of squares and circles and whatnot, just go back over the lines you've made and the shapes you've made and add detail. Just add little line details. Looking at my actual hand. Now roughed it a bit with this pinky. Actually, mine should be closer up here. And just a quick general idea, even though it almost resembles the hand more of like a goblin. Once again, using simple shapes as a base, you can pretty much start to create whatever you really need to with the later shapes of the hand. Like I said, if I wasn't rushing as much trying to perfect these daggone digits of the fingers, I probably could have a better looking hand. Actually gonna try, just because I'm sadly a perfectionist and I'm hard on myself, and I think other people are. Okay, not perfect, but that's much better than what I just had on that screen there. And also, because I have so many lines in this daggone hand, it almost looks like an old person's hand. Rule of thumb, you add more lines, the older and rougher that any piece of skin is going to start to look. And in any event, you can toy around with this all day, but you pretty much have the general sense of what you have when drawing the basic outlook and the basic shape of the hand. And you can expand upon that and draw a multitude of different poses and shapes for that. And all in all, we used this shape, this shape, and this shape for the majority of this drawing, and got a hand completed. And excluding the rest part where I kind of made a half circle at the bottom for the rest there. But just using basic shapes, you can get a long way drawing a picture. So that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on today. Just a really quick and simple outlook or process to drawing a hand using just basic shapes for anybody that's trying to start drawing or quickly picking up how to draw, which there is no quick way. It's going to take practice still. As you can see, I've been drawing for years and I'm still not sure what kind of a hand that is, but as you can tell from the base form, if you play around with it long enough and keep practicing, you will get there and you will figure it out and learn on your own how you draw in your own art style. Just once again, as I keep reiterating, using basic shapes. So, if you like the video, leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Keep practicing and think simple.